Yes, here is where I spent the last 5 years. With all things, when the rainfall, the water come in, it running right through and through. Snake coming down from there, go coming in the house. Thief man all come for me. That's my grandchildren, they went in and they had laptops, so thief man come in, break down the door because it had a whole door that they break the door, come in. More than one time, but 2 times they come in.
Minister of Housing and Water, the Honorable Collin Croal, and Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, the Honorable Susan Rodrigues, would have handed over 5 core homes to 5 families along the East Bank of Demerara. The beneficiaries that received these homes, some of them were in tears. You're going to hear from them how they feel about it. You're going to hear about their challenges, and you're going to also hear from both ministers the cost and the contribution the beneficiaries had to make.
When I came in, I was living in a small house here, and it started to deteriorate and it was going to fall down. So I had to break it down and go to the back and build up a little thing. And then my husband was alive, and we left and we go into housing and forget the core home. And they tell you that we end beneficiary forget it. Well, before I get it, my husband come and he pass. So I keep pushing and pushing until when I go, I get through. I had to pay off. I have to pay off all the money that I owe for the land, and I had to pay 100,000. 100,000. But I'm moving in tonight.
𝐂𝐚𝐬𝐿, and I'm collecting on behalf of my mom, Arissa Jones. I can tell you that both of us are very overjoyed, more so her, and this is a very wonderful experience. We're very grateful for everything, and this will change us entirely, very big, because we've been renting not too far from here, so this will be a major financial ease. It was not very conducive, thus us having to move and rent to somewhere else. It's very, very good. We're very, very appreciative of it and content. It's nice. There was some delay, but again, we're very grateful for everything being done at a good time frame. I would say we would turn it into a home, make it comfortable, and just live comfortably inside of it.
The Adequate Housing and Urban Accessibility Program aims to improve the lives of vulnerable people in urban and peri-urban areas through affordable housing and upgrading of the infrastructure in these areas. Today we are here in Grove, area known as Ksville, to hand over another core home to another beneficiary. Under this program, we have 323 core homes. So we have beneficiaries who have been selected to receive a core home under this program. So far we've handed over 116 homes, and this is just over the past 4 years. So from 2020 to now, we have handed over 116 core homes, which is a home valued at about $5 million, and the beneficiaries only pay 100,000 Guyana dollars. Today we're handing over an additional 5, which will bring the total to 121 core homes handed over since we have been in government. In addition to that, we have selected beneficiaries for over 900 home improvement subsidies, and so far we have handed over 600 of those home improvement subsidies, and those are valued at $750,000 to help people to improve the housing stock and to ensure that their living conditions are improved dramatically. The Core Home program had a period during which we had advertised for persons to apply. There was a vetting that took place to ensure that the people who were applying are the people who needed the most. And so there were certain criteria that you had to meet, and the total amount was about just over 900. And so those persons have been selected, and most of the homes are completed, but we have 188 homes that are at procurement stage right now, but the beneficiaries have been selected already.
My name is Deborah Best. First of all, I want to say thank you to God, because with Him, all things are possible. It was a long, successful wait. I am thankful again, sincerely thankful for Minister, IDB, CHB, and the staff. Thank you. I'm also incredibly grateful for the expertise of the builders, and it will be a memory for myself and my grandchildren and generations to come for what the CHS IDB Minister Burke has done for me. Thank you, God bless you all. Because if I have my own home, I don't have to pay rent. I will be free from everything, and I will be happy in my own home. I was renting a place and it was deplorable. Then the people tell me I have to leave, I'm out of there. I'm now presently in Perseverance at my grandson's home. But this Block X 2311 is mine today through the government, and I am grateful. It is excellent. And the ranges, that is there because of my inability to do things by myself.
My name is Donell Bess-Bascom. I'm 48 years of age, and I've been paying rent for the longest while. At first I went and stayed with one of my aunts, and then eventually we started getting little ups and downs. Then I went and get a place to rent, so I'm still paying rent until now. It take a while, yeah. We had little ups and downs with it, but thank God it's finished. Me and my daughter. Well, she already excited when I tell her about it. When I applied and I got this land, I had one child, and I got 2 more after. So it's a very long time. I had it years before I could have built anything on it. Finances, because where I used to work, my salary was very low. So I went into different banks, but I get on now because it's saying of the salary and the spending expense was more than the incoming. Yeah. It's a good feeling. At least I got my own home now, so no more rent. At least I was able to save that rent money now, at least the fence or do something.
I'm Arissa Richmond, a single mother of 5 children, and I just want to say thank you to the entire team, the Minister of Housing, and everybody that made this possible for me today to accomplish my own home. I'm very much overjoyed and overwhelmed for this today. Everything that has a beginning has an end. And thanks to the beginning of my home and everything. For like 40 years, I was living over the river with my previous father and children. After we separated, I went to Diamond and lived for a short time, like probably 2 years, then back over the river. So now there's no more moving for me because I have my own home. No, I haven't moving. Hopefully by Monday I want to move in. Once GPI give me current, Monday I'm in. Do you know what is it to have an own home? No rent, just light bill. Nobody to tell you anything. You go and come as you like. You feel comfortable in your own home. It's not like your own. Having your own is best. I'm satisfied with everything. I haven't found any faults. I'm satisfied with the work and the home.
Oh, certainly. Good afternoon, and it's a pleasure to join this afternoon's activity. We've just completed the handing over of 5 of the core homes here on the East Bank of Demerara. You know, this is a program that you're seeing now, the work that went into it, and so you're now seeing the rewards in terms of the beneficiaries. And a lot of persons too, when we have our outreaches, have been asking about, you know, when are they going to be getting their core homes. I must ask you, the members of the media, however, to highlight that the beneficiaries have already been selected, they already went through a process, and they have been identified, and they are informed. So sometimes when persons see the news item, they will ask, how can I apply? So this is a project here on the East Bank of Demerara. Probably I'll first focus my comments on the East Bank. You know there are 3 areas of focus by and large. On the West Bank, that's within the Parapet Harmony cluster, East Bank of Demerara up to Grove Diamond, and then East Coast of Demerara beyond LBI. So for here on the East Bank, this signals the handing over about 18 core homes. To date, we have handed over 116 core homes. So that is speaking among many of the activities that as part of this project. We're talking about an investment on the East Bank of Demerara, about $1.125 billion. That includes a number of other activities, including the subsidy program. I want to also update for those who are listening that and are awaiting their core home. Here in the East Bank, we have about another 80 that have been identified. We already completed an initial part of the procurement process, that is for the contractor to build those houses. So the evaluation is complete, and this is in conjunction with the Inter-American Development Bank, so it has to go to the IDB for their no objection. And very shortly, an award will be made, or awards will be made for the various contractors, and we will build those houses. So I want to ask for patience for those who have been informed and who have been identified. I ask for their patience because we are intended to ensure we fulfill this project to completion. On the East Bank here too, we have added a number of recreational facilities. So we have 3 to be completed. In the newspapers now you see the tenders are out. So we have 2 that are identified on the East Bank, and that's within the Herstelling Sea area, and as well as Covent Garden. The 3rd is on the naming over on the West Bank. So all in all, when we take into consideration the additional work to be done for the houses, the field, the recreation facility, one can expect to be able to spend here at least another $500 million in terms of to complete this. So we're looking forward, and if you listen to the beneficiaries too, they're happy. This is fulfilling one aspect of what we do, and all segments of our population, but this is more a vulnerable segment of our population. So low-income house lots is one aspect. This project is another, and so we are happy about the implementation that is happening now. This project will be completed in 2025, but most of the activities will commence in this year. For all we are intending for 2025 is to complete what we've started.